Did you know that there are certain types of plants that successful families often place in their homes not just for decoration, but to create a balanced and vibrant space that naturally attracts opportunity and wealth? Green plants are not just for aesthetics. In Feng Shui, they are intersections of life energy, serving as a bridge between prosperity and the peace of a household. When placed in the right spot, an ordinary potted plant can become a powerful source of good fortune, helping wealth flow steadily and effortlessly into your home. In this video, I will reveal the kinds of plants that experienced and prosperous families secretly use, the reasons why they carry such strong financial energy, and how to position them so that positive energy flows directly into your stream of abundance. When you understand and care for them the right way, you will start to feel a shift in your luck, your mindset, and even your financial flow. Before we begin this journey of discovery, I invite you to leave a comment with this affirmation: I open my heart to welcome abundance. A simple action, yet powerful enough to activate good energy right now. And if you would like to keep following the deeper Feng Shui secrets I will be sharing, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss any important money-attracting rituals. So what are these plants that wealthy families love to grow in their homes, believing that they can hold financial energy and pave the way for abundance? Right now, I will reveal them to you, one by one. These may look like ordinary green plants, but they hold the hidden power to attract wealth, something very few people truly know about. First, the ZZ plant. The ZZ plant is considered one of the clearest symbols of prosperity in Feng Shui, thanks to its distinctive shape. Its leaves grow in a straight, alternating pattern that resembles a chain of coins, symbolizing a continuous cash flow and long-term accumulation. This structure is not only visually striking, but also highly symbolic. It represents rising fortune and steadily increasing financial energy. That is why, in Feng Shui, this plant is seen as having strong yang energy. It draws in smooth, positive flow, promotes stability, and opens the path to financial success. Beyond its form, the ZZ plant is also believed to carry powerful reproductive energy. Every new shoot represents a new opportunity, steady growth, and the potential to expand what you already have. The health of the plant is directly linked to the energy in your space. When it grows tall, it is believed that your financial energy is rising. When the foliage is lush, it reflects abundance. These elements together make it a popular choice in spaces seeking prosperity, especially in living rooms and workspaces. As for placement, the ZZ plant works best when placed in the wealth corner of the room, which is typically in the southeast area according to Feng Shui principles. This direction aligns with the wood element, making it highly compatible with green plants and helps maximize harmony between the space and financial energy. When positioned here, the plant helps activate a positive energy flow, drawing wealth inward instead of letting it scatter. It is also a great fit near your work desk, a space tied directly to thinking, decision-making, and income. Having the plant nearby adds stability, clarity, and helps improve focus while creating value. Second, the split-leaf philodendron. The split-leaf philodendron is a favorite not only because of its stunning appearance, but also because of how it makes a space feel open and airy. Its large, thick leaves with deep slits form shapes that look like open doors, creating a naturally welcoming feeling. Anyone who walks into a room with this plant feels that the space is more open, pleasant, and full of positive energy. The wide leaves are often associated with generosity, expansion, and openness, like each leaf is helping energy circulate freely and gently. This makes the plant more than just decoration. It becomes a vibrant focal point that helps the room feel more breathable, relaxed, and full of life. One of the most special qualities of the split-leaf philodendron is its ability to create a sense of openness and invite new opportunities. The split shapes of the leaves seem to move gently, suggesting a constant flow of space and energy. This fluid movement helps people feel at ease, energized, and more receptive to new possibilities. Spaces that feature this plant often bring a sense of peace, mental clarity, and balance, making it easier for you to catch opportunities in both life and work. For placement, the split-leaf philodendron works best at entrances or in the living room places where air circulation is strongest. When placed near the front door, it acts like a natural filter, softening and balancing the air as it flows in. In a living room, this plant creates a welcoming feel and makes the space feel more expansive. Positive energy flows throughout the room more easily, bringing a sense of balance and stability. These spots also make homeowners feel secure, refreshed, and full of vitality whenever they walk into their space. One important note is lighting. The split-leaf philodendron needs moderate light to maintain its lush, open shape. If the plant is kept in a dark area, the leaves can lose their softness, and the splits will not reflect that feeling of openness. This can make the space feel heavier and stagnant, so it is best to place it in a spot with soft, indirect light bright enough for growth, but not too intense. This will help the plant show off its beauty and energy while keeping your home feeling bright, calm, and full of life. Third, the bird of paradise. The bird of paradise is considered a plant of powerful energy in Feng Shui because of its tall, upright structure and proud, expanding shape. The plant makes a strong impression with its graceful but bold form, symbolizing upward growth and non-stop development. Its long, wide leaves are seen as symbols of broad thinking and vision, helping you see farther ahead in both work and life. This strong form carries a deep meaning in Feng Shui. It represents new opportunities, breakthroughs, and advancement in your mindset and career. In a home's Feng Shui layout, the bird of paradise is best placed in the living room or in a spacious entry hall. These areas are where energy currents meet and where the overall energy of the home is most visible. When placed in an open spot, the plant helps spread positive energy, making the space feel brighter, stronger, and more uplifting. The broad leaves seem to open pathways for good energy to flow naturally, bringing a sense of liveliness and vitality. Its tall, upright form also helps balance the space visually, making the interior feel more harmonious. However, Feng Shui also advises an important rule regarding height. Do not let the plant grow taller than the tallest person in the house. This rule comes from the idea of energy dominance. An object that is too tall, especially in a shared living space, may create a sense of pressure and imbalance. From a Feng Shui perspective, it symbolizes overpowering energy, which can affect confidence, control, and emotional stability. So, even though the bird of paradise is tall and elegant, its height should be kept in check to maintain balance and support positive energy rather than disrupt it. One interesting modern Feng Shui practice with this plant is the wealth lighting ritual. Each night, when the house quiets down, turning on a soft light aimed at its leaves is believed to activate the plant's energy. The light represents clarity and openness. When it shines on the wide leaves, it creates an effect that looks like energy fans, spreading good energy through the room. This is not about superstition. It is a practical way to use lighting to bring a warm, calming feeling and help the home maintain a positive energy field at night. The combination of light and the plant's large shape enhances its Feng Shui, meaning clear vision, visible opportunities, and strong personal growth. Fourth, the jade plant. The jade plant stands out with its round, plump, and glossy leaves that often come in shades of green mixed with subtle touches of red or pink. When you look at its foliage, you feel a strong sense of fullness and abundance, like stacks of miniature coins offering a sense of prosperity, balance, and vibrant, positive energy. Placing the plant in a bright corner of your living room or near your desk can make the space feel brighter, more pleasant, while also creating an atmosphere of focus and openness to new opportunities. The location of the jade plant plays a crucial role in maximizing its energy. A sunny spot in the living room or near your workspace is usually ideal, where you can imagine positive energy spreading outward and supporting mental clarity. When placed in these areas, the environment feels more balanced, calming, and secure. The space around the plant becomes warmer and full of life, helping people feel more at ease, focused, and open to seizing new chances, especially when it comes to work or personal financial plans. The vivid color of the leaves not only enhances the decor, but also brings a strong feeling of vitality, making your home feel livelier and more inspiring. Another notable quality of the jade plant is its ability to bring a sense of lasting stability, both materially and emotionally. When the plant is healthy and its leaves are shiny and full, it serves as a visual symbol of order, balance, and the ability to maintain long-term achievements. The jade plant offers peace of mind to the homeowner, acting as a central point where positive energy gathers. It becomes a steady source of abundance, opportunity, and calm. Anyone who places a jade plant in their home will quickly notice the difference. The room feels more vibrant, the atmosphere becomes more uplifting, and everyone finds it easier to welcome new opportunities in everyday life and work. Fifth, the rubber plant. The rubber plant is one of the most highly regarded feng shui plants, thanks to its thick, round leaves that represent sustainability, stability, and long-lasting good fortune. Its large, smooth, and symmetrical leaves bring a feeling of strength and reliability. They symbolize a solid foundation, robust health, and the ability to maintain prosperity over time. These full, lush leaves also signify stored energy like precious gems, reflecting fullness, harmony, and completeness within your living space. That is why in feng shui, the rubber plant is considered a stabilizer of energy, increasing good fortune and providing a calming presence for the homeowner. When it comes to placement, the rubber plant delivers its best feng shui energy in the living room, an area where many energy flows meet and where the family comes together. Adding a rubber plant to this space helps bring more harmony, openness, and life. The plant helps circulate energy evenly, balancing the flow and creating a peaceful, stable, and fulfilling environment for anyone who lives in or visits the space. In addition, its thick and rounded leaves soften the feel of the room, enhance positivity, and create a strong energy hub that supports wealth and good luck. There is one feng shui tip to keep in mind. Avoid placing the plant in direct, harsh sunlight. Intense light can weaken the plant's ability to maintain energy balance. Instead, medium, indirect light helps the plant express its full vitality and positive energy, keeping the leaves lush and strong. When the foliage is a healthy, shiny green, that is a visual sign that energy is flowing well in your space, offering long-term stability to the household. Thanks to its strong appearance, clear symbolism, and ability to balance energy within the home, the rubber plant is considered one of the most ideal feng shui plants for increasing prosperity energy, securing wealth, and creating a deep sense of stability. It offers more than natural beauty. It helps energy circulate smoothly and supports a foundation of lasting abundance. That is why the rubber plant is always seen as a trustworthy choice for creating a home full of energy, life, and financial well-being. Sixth, the Aglaonema plant. The Aglaonema, also known as the fortune plant, is one of the most favored feng shui plants thanks to its round, thick, and water-rich leaves. These leaves symbolize growing wealth and ongoing abundance. Their shape resembles small, plump coins, representing prosperity, wealth, and the ability to accumulate fortune over time. In feng shui, this plant is considered a living gold bar, radiating positive energy that attracts and helps maintain wealth for the homeowner. Where you place the Aglaonema is key to unlocking its feng shui power. It thrives best when positioned in the wealth corner of the room, where financial energy naturally gathers. This helps strengthen and expand prosperity energy. It is also ideal near your desk or in the living room, where it brings a sense of focus, harmony, and active yang energy into the space. When placed correctly, new shoots that emerge from the plant represent fresh opportunities, growing finances, and steady development like an endless stream of fortune energy. Aglaonema is often referred to as a lucky plant in business and finance. Its round leaves, upward growth, and constant budding reinforce a sense of stability and its power to attract new chances. This plant fits well in both home and office settings, not only adding decorative value, but also carrying deep feng shui symbolism. It becomes a true symbol of wealth, abundance, and financial flow. Once you have chosen plants that carry prosperity energy, simply placing them in the right spot is not enough. In feng shui, energy does not move on its own. It needs to be activated. And this is where small but powerful rituals come into play. These are not magical or superstitious acts. They are ways to align your mindset with the energy of the plants, creating harmony and a clear path for wealth to flow. One of the core principles is focusing your energy when placing the plant. As you introduce a new plant into your space, take a few seconds to imagine positive energy flowing through each leaf and branch, spreading throughout the room. This simple mental act syncs your awareness with the space and transforms the plant from mere decor into an energy hub for prosperity. Positive thoughts, gratitude, and genuine intention are the strongest ways to activate that energy. A simple yet highly effective ritual is to use soft, ambient lighting to amplify your plant's energy. Light, especially in the evening or nighttime, symbolizes clarity, illumination, and mental awakening. When you gently shine a warm light on the plant's leaves, its life energy becomes more active and vibrant, creating a stronger and more consistent current of positivity throughout your space. It also becomes a visual cue, a subtle reminder to stay present, stay grounded, and remain connected to the energy flow within your home. This intentional moment helps wealth not only find its way to you, but also stay with you, building over time. Another key factor is regular, mindful interaction with your plant. You do not need to perform anything complex. Simply take a moment each day to observe it, acknowledge its presence, and imagine positive energy flowing into every single leaf. This small act of awareness serves as a powerful activation key, unlocking the deeper Feng Shui potential of the plant. When done with intention, this practice enhances its ability to draw in abundance, stabilize your financial energy, and contribute to a peaceful, grounded atmosphere in your living environment. Finally, try pairing your plant with small symbolic Feng Shui objects such as a jar of rice, a small bowl of water, crystals, or other meaningful items with spiritual or cultural value. These elements do more than just look nice. They support the circulation of energy in your space, creating a dynamic interaction that boosts the plant's natural power. Together, they form a layered energy network that invites prosperity in all forms, wealth, opportunity, clarity, and stability, and allows it to circulate smoothly and naturally throughout your home. When done properly, your plant and these rituals work in harmony to create a balanced and powerful energy field that supports personal success, emotional wellness, and long-term abundance in every area of your life. These seemingly simple rituals all serve one unified purpose: to transform the quiet, hidden energy of your plant into a visible and powerful source of good fortune and support in your life. When practiced with consistency and care, they help energy flow freely through your space, awaken the power of abundance, and bring lasting peace, prosperity, and contentment. This is a secret that many seasoned families and Feng Shui practitioners quietly rely on, turning each plant in their home into a silent guardian of wealth, balance, and opportunity. Now that you are familiar with the most important Feng Shui plants for wealth and harmony, you might find yourself wondering, why do these plants carry such strong financial energy in the first place? Let me explain how greenery can influence your financial flow and transform your living environment into a true magnet for abundance, growth, and fortunate energy. Plants hold a vital role in the energetic landscape of any living space. They function as natural centers that regulate and guide the flow of life force, what Feng Shui calls Qi. This life force, when moving properly, keeps the energy in your home circulating in a positive, steady, and balanced way. Plants do far more than beautify your space. They absorb sluggish or stagnant energy, transform it into vibrant yang energy, and help clear the way for success, financial growth, and spiritual well-being. When placed in the right location, their uplifting energy fills the room, fosters harmony, and draws opportunity and good fortune toward you like a magnet. Each part of the plant, leaves, stem, and branches, has a role in guiding energy. Broad leaves represent expansion and opportunity. Strong stems hold energy steady, building a solid foundation. Branches reaching upward help carry prosperous energy throughout the space. Together, they make the plant a powerful energy hub that not only retains wealth, but also unlocks long-term growth. Color and shape also matter. Lush green leaves bring peace and boost positive energy. Round, full leaves symbolize fullness and abundance. A room with healthy, balanced greenery makes homeowners feel calm, focused, and ready to receive opportunities. It also supports the steady flow of wealth energy. That is why plants are not just decorative, they are powerful Feng Shui tools that attract, support, and sustain prosperity and well-being for the entire family. From the ZZ plant to the split-leaf philodendron, bird of paradise, rubber plant, jade plant, and now the Aglaonema, you can see that each one offers more than beauty. They carry unique energies that activate abundance, preserve wealth, and create balance in your living space. Every leaf, shape, and growth pattern sends a message of richness, stability, and fresh opportunities. They nurture good fortune and give the homeowner a sense of peace and fullness. These feng shui secrets are not only for the rich or for luxurious homes, anyone can apply them. All it takes is placing the plant in the right spot and opening your heart to positive energy. When aligned properly, yang energy will flow across your space, helping you stay focused, clear-headed, and ready to welcome wealth. If you found these insights helpful, leave a comment with a positive affirmation, something like, "I open my heart to receive abundance today." This small action can help activate the flow of positive energy right in your home. Also, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you can keep following me on this feng shui journey and discover the powerful rituals I will share in future videos. Remember, plants do more than beautify your home. They stand guard over your wealth, protect your fortune, and open the door to blessings. Start today. Choose the right plant, place it strategically, and feel the transformation that prosperity energy brings to your space and your life.